I decided I would make a little video on a new cosplay I just bought, my first real cosplay ever, so this is exciting. Before I get into this video, if you do like it, please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. It really means a lot to me. I bought it from EZCosplay, and it is from Shugochara. It's the Hoshina Utau Seraphic charm cosplay. It's like her angel transformation. It is right here next to me. I bought the extra small in this cosplay, even though my measurements are a little bit smaller, so that's why you'll see it's a little bit big on me. The measurements for the small are for bust, it's 33 to 34 inches, waist is 24 to 25, hip is 34 to 35. You can pay to get it custom fit, but I didn't really want to do that. It's only like $10. I am Canadian, so I bought this in Canadian dollars. It was $106.62, and the shipping to Canada, where I live in New Brunswick, was $41.59, so it was a little bit expensive, and so I would expect a little bit of a higher quality. That being said, I don't wear a lot of cosplay, so I'm really just going off of what I was kind of hoping for. I chose the express shipping method, which took 4 weeks. On EZCosplay, you can choose a ready-to-wear date, so if you have a con coming up, I think it's supposed to push them to get it to you by that date, and I chose an earlier date than Animaritime, the convention I'm going to, just to hopefully get it on time, and the date I chose was June 6th, but it came on June 14th, so I wouldn't really trust the ready-to-wear date. Now, I do like the material, for the most part, that it's made out of. It came a little wrinkly. I already opened it out of the package, I'm sorry, but it was nicely sealed and everything. So this is the dress. It came with these straps right here to kind of hold it up, because this will not, on me at least, it won't hold up. So it's really nice it came with these clear straps. They do, however, fall off a lot, I find. So that's gonna be kind of tricky wearing it all day. Maybe I'll update you guys in my Animaritime vlog if it's falling off a lot. But they are adjustable straps, which is very nice because lots of different sizes of bodies. There is also a zipper on the side, so you won't have that in the way of making your cosplay look more authentic. Did it match the picture on the website? Is this what I was expecting? Sort of. I would say for the most part it matched it. I'm looking over here at the picture. The dress skirt, it looks like in the picture that it's kind of layered, but it's not. And I find that you have to wear a petticoat with this if you really want to give it some volume. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I would definitely invest in a petticoat if you don't want it to be kind of flat. I can show you what it looks like flat and with the petticoat. On the actual cosplay website, it does say there will be minor adjustments probably on each costume. So I mean, I can't complain about the different ribbon colors that much or anything. They're not that big of a deal. I think the only ribbon colors that are different is this is the same, I believe, but on the socks and arm pieces, they were supposed to be a little bit more translucent looking. So that is not a thing really. They are the same ribbon color, but I actually really like that they came in the same ribbon color. But I have a huge complaint on the socks. They're pretty worthless. They are not sock material at all, which is not fun. So I have to buy some socks, or, you know, maybe if you're really good at sewing, you can turn these into socks somehow. But I really think that they should come in, you know, just like thigh-high socks with ribbons sewed on. The ribbons you do have to lace yourself, and they are a lot shorter shown both for the arm and the legs than in the picture, which is kind of a letdown, but it's not that big of a deal. So I will show you how big this is on my thigh. So I'm definitely going to replace these, and the arms are pretty big too. I suspect that it's a one size fits all that they just throw in with all the cosplays for the arms. As you can see, probably it's way too big on my arm, but something really nice about this, at least, is they did kind of do the right shape for the part that goes on your hand for these arm pieces. In her actual outfit, she does have it more of a scalloped edge, but it's not that big of a deal, I find, and it will make it taking it in for me a little bit easier, because I definitely need to sew this a lot tighter. So that's kind of disappointing, because I did spend a lot of money on this cosplay, and I would hope that it, you know, looks like it's gonna fit an extra small. On the actual dress itself, it does have all the little scalloped parts, and the skirt is pleated, which is pretty good. Like, I kind of like how that looks. I think it's pretty hard to get the exact shape of Hoshina Utau's skirt without doing some crazy hard work with wires or something. I'm not really sure how people make cosplays, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And it is hemmed at the bottom, which is nice. The arms, I find, are too long, and the elastic isn't tight enough for an extra small arm. I think if you were more of a medium to large size, that this would be a good fit for you on the arm, but for an extra small, it's definitely definitely too big unless you just carry more weight in your arms, but I do not. Something nice about the top here, the ribbon, it's adjustable so I can tie it, make it tighter if I want to. This cosplay definitely does restrict your arm movements when you wear it because it is off the shoulder and not stretchy material, but I don't mind that because I'm just trying to look like Hoshina Utau. I'm not trying to be very functional with my wardrobe choice. One thing I do find kind of off-putting about the top of the dress here is that where the ribbon goes through, it looks like the holes were just burnt. And I feel that they could have been, you know, like hemmed or something or sewed. I'm not sure how to do that because I don't really sew, but I do think that that would be nice if they did that instead of just kind of making it look a little sloppy. The zipper is a fairly decent quality. It's not amazing, but it's not really bad either. Like, it zips up and down without too much struggle. I have a dress that I paid quite a bit of money for, more than this cosplay, and the zipper on that is awful. I'm scared it's going to break every time I wear it. And this, I would say I'm only a little bit scared because I'm just worried I'm going to wreck it before the con, but that's about it. The dress, if you are traveling, packing this in a suitcase, it is very heavy, I would say, for an article of clothing. There is a lot of fabric here though, as you can see, so that's not too surprising, but be mindful of that if you're traveling, if you can't lift heavy things like me, or if you have a certain weight limit you have to pack. So this is the collar she wears kind of around her neck, and I've noticed in a lot of these that they do button in the front, which I find is kind of odd. I feel that they should button in the back. It is too big for my neck, but it's not too big that it's a very big deal. I do think that they did an alright job on this. I don't really have any complaints other than just it being too big, but I know I have a really small neck, so that's okay. Overall, I would say it's worth it to buy this cosplay if you want to not sew a lot like me, because I'm not very good and I was scared I would mess it up. But I'm really disappointed just mostly with the socks and the arm because they're just way too big, but it's not that big of a deal. I can still fix it, take it in. I think that'll be fairly easy. Hopefully I don't mess it up. I have friends who are actually in fashion design and they would probably do a lot better at me than sewing this, but I will do my best. Wish me luck. And I also need to get some other pieces for the cosplay together. Alright, I think that is everything I have to say about this cosplay. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!